we go.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the regular meeting of the City of Charlestown Sanitary Sewer Board. Today is November 2nd, 2023, and we're meeting at 10 a.m. We'll rise and kick our meeting off with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you please join. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We'll let the record show that members Nathan Grimes and Mayor Hodges are present. Brian Hoskins was unable to be with us today. We also have our clerk treasurer, Donna Coomer, and our legal counsel, Bo Zeller. We have an agenda that's been provided. Entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
A motion by Nathan Grimes. I will second. Any questions or edits? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
That's unanimous. We have our standing business, which includes our minutes from our meeting on the 19th of October, our current claims, and our payroll allowance docket from October 15th to October 28th. Entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
Motion made to approve as presented. I will second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
That's unanimous. I don't see any set up for public comment, no old business, moving on to new business. We have our wastewater treatment plant operator report by Tim Crawford.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have a short presentation I'd like to present to the board this morning, just kind of a little precursor to what it is. You're going to be looking at a line that we found out in the system in the Glendale area. The line's 569.5 feet long. I'm going to show you what we're looking for, actually. I provided you with a very short kind of agenda for the video itself, and if Charles would please, I'll go ahead and start. If you hold right there for just a second, Charles. What you're looking at right there, I wanted to point this out. This is the type of pipe that's in this 10-inch line. It's a plastic type pipe, I believe, and I will have to confer with Lori and her staff to determine if it is the old N12 piping or what. If it is, it's a concern anyway. Same similar type piping that runs through Greenway Park. And what he's doing right now is scanning this joint to show you the condition of the joint. It is separated a little bit, not majorly concerning, but it does create some concern. And we'll take a real brief pause here. We'll proceed to look up here at 1 o'clock. That pipe is gone. That is dirt is what you're looking at. So we were when we decided to demo this particular television unit, we had this pipe pointed or slated to look at. Glad we did, but that's major source of I&I right there. And just to give away a little bit of the thunder towards the end of the pipe, this goes directly to one of our SSO points. But that's the first void that we've seen in the pipe. We go approximately 100 feet down the line. Another one. Looks like this one. They attempted to repair and use a floor mat or something to repair it. So again, another source of I&I. Keep in mind that I didn't point this out. This pipe is in the bottom of a ditch line.
Okay. Thank you. And this is where this is over on Bohart?
Between Locust and Bohart. Another 40 feet down the line, we have another major crack, vertical and horizontal, 3/4 of the way down the pipe. You're looking at roots and dirt. Anytime you see that, that is absolutely an I&I source. Okay, this next video clip that you're going to see, I had them stop and record this. This is a mechanical repair between the line that has been done at a previous date. The line on the left that you're looking at is cast iron. That is a good point repair material. The integrity of that pipe we don't have much concern with, but the line on the right is the old N12 or plastic pipe. really nice piece of equipment here, by the way.
Yeah.
And the third void that we found, this is 3 voids at 353 feet, in a pipe that's total 569 feet long, 3 major voids, multiple cracks. Again, we feel severe I&I contributor here. One more protrusion. We go approximately 3 feet beyond the last mechanical joint repair. That's a piece of concrete sticking through. That's actually the top of the pipe, even though the screen is sideways. This is the only concern on one of the recommendations I'm going to be giving you in a moment about repair. And then going on to the end of the pipe, I wanted to point out this particular picture because Lori and I had a lot of conversation about this. This is a concern. You're looking in the manhole on Bohart. This is the SSO point. That manhole is only about 12 inches deep. What you're seeing the flow run into is the channel that runs perpendicular to the line that we're in right now. So if you'll reference back to the outline that I provided, we come down to the proposed repair and associated costs to rectify this line. I did take the opportunity to ask Dan Christine Excavating to give me a quote on an open trench full replacement of the pipe. You'll see that they come in at a price of $64,150 or $112.65 per linear foot to replace that line, which included the replacement of the manhole on Bohart.
That's full replacement.
That's full replacement, yes ma'am. But I'm here today to recommend the second option that you'll see is CIPP. It's cured in place piping. What cured in place piping does is a multitude of things. It's less invasive to the community. Most people will not even know they're there. It can be done in one day. I asked Temple & Temple to provide a quote as well as Robinson Pipe Cleaning. You'll see that virtually they're very close in cost, with Temple & Temple being at $48 per linear foot. That is if a pre-liner is needed. I don't think it will be, so we'll probably deduct $3 per foot off of that. Excuse me. Robinson Pipe Cleaning come in at $52 a foot with the caveat that they feel like they may have to cut the street and open up the manhole on Bohart in order to complete their termination. Temple did not say that, so I'm assuming at this point in time they want to have to. If they come back at a later time, then we'll address it at that point. I would recommend today that the board consider approval of the quote for Temple & Temple at $27,120 and a not to exceed motion. Any questions?
So the $27,120 is the not to exceed amount that you're recommending?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct. Because if they come back at a later date and say, well, we need to do this, I need to come back to you guys for approval of that.
Sorry. Any questions from you, Nathan?
No, I think it's pretty, we need to fix it, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is a
I'll make
good find. I mean, frustrating for all the cracks, but we've known that there are problems out there, and so this is a major find in helping to address those problems in the floating manhole on Bohart, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion that we approve the Temple contract for not to exceed the amount of $27,120.
Have a motion to approve the not to exceed amount for Temple of $27,120 by Nathan. I will second. Any other comments or questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, that's unanimous.
Thank you, thank you. Now, just a couple of other really quick items, and I'd be remiss if I didn't do this. Looking at the outline that I provided to you in green, which is a great color, by the way. This video was performed with a demo unit of the televising. As of last week, we have no means to televise.
How much will it cost us to get this?
To get a transit, or get a truck similar to this, the one that provided here, you're looking at about $275,000. Yes, it's not expensive, but I mean, I really stress, look at what it found.
Yeah.
I am currently working on gathering multiple quotes for the board to review, and then we'll see when we can make it happen. But until then, please be patient with us. We have no means to televise.
Now, with that being that high, Bo, is that something we would have to advertise out for? How do we do that when it's a capital investment, something that we're purchasing, it's over 150? So
Yeah, I think we'll see what the description of the equipment is and like what he thinks the rough cost would be, but that's possible.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good investment. I mean,
It will pay for itself rather quickly.
looking ahead to where if we had the equipment, then you could have the guys, Josh is our expert on that, correct?
Josh and Seth are both very
Yeah.
good, but Josh is the quote-unquote
Right.
expert, yes,
So
ma'am.
having him on a schedule to be able
Right.
to televise lines regularly and get ahead of these things before they get that bad would be
Absolutely,
very beneficial.
right.
Okay, we'll continue to look into that.
Okay, I will be prepared to bring some information before the board as it comes in,
Okay,
okay?
all right, thank you, Tim.
No other questions, that's all I have.
And you're probably actually looking a year or two out, if you order a truck today, you probably can't even get it for another year.
Well, I mean, that's out of my hands, I don't know, but,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, I mean,
Right.
a lot of that specialized equipment
right.
from,
There are some innovative ways to consider, and I mean, I'm not gonna stand up here and perceive that I know them all.
yeah.
So I guess something to look at would be, I'm assuming that we could obviously pay someone else to come in and televise these.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I would be interested, before you bring an idea of what the actual costs are gonna be to purchase it, I'd be interested to also know, both from a maintenance perspective, how often we would need on a monthly basis, what it would cost us to hire someone else to do that,
Right.
with it, versus the long term of purchasing and how long the life of the equipment lasts, and,
Absolutely.
yeah, any kind of warranty on the equipment, those kinds of things.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. We've actually already started that process to get that
Oh, well,
information together for
you're
you.
ahead of me. Good deal.
I will be back to talk to you probably at the next board meeting about that.
Thank you.
Okay, great,
Thank you.
thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
And Lori from JTO for Engineering.
Good morning. I just have pretty short and sweet updates, which is nice. The only thing of note is that the groundbreaking for the treatment plant was successful. Construction is actively underway, so they are out there every day now. I believe the next big thing they have, I was hearing, is a very, very large concrete pour coming up, so that's exciting, because that's a big piece of it. I will say, to touch on what Tim was just talking about with televising and the I&I issues, as a reminder, those are issues laid out in your agreed order, and the plan of TVing and locating those is on your compliance plan.
Yeah.
So as a support for Tim there, that is something that you all are going to continue having to do for a little while until we get everything squared away, which is a process. The only other thing that I have really of note for you guys is the Indiana American discharge is, the construction is complete, except they still have to do testing. And they had to wait until those structures had been in place for 30 days. So we are coming up on that pretty quickly, and so that should all be good to go.
Great. Any questions for Lori?
No, thank you.
Thank you so much. And congrats to Lori for winning this year's Voice in Vino and collecting a record amount of money for Lifespan Resources.
Thank
Great job. The last thing on our agenda is our SRF disbursement number 6. So we will regularly have these as we incur expenses related to the construction of the plant. These are drawdowns from our SRF loan and process. This one was for construction service, or inspection services from JTO, amount of $47,000. So I just need a motion to authorize the approval of that.
Make
a motion to approve that.
Motion's been made. Nathan Grimes, I'll second. Any questions on that, Nathan? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That's unanimous. So the way this process will work is invoices will come in from the construction team and subs. They'll be reviewed by engineering, submitted to us for payment. I will authorize to move forward, the board will approve. From that point, we sign the disbursement request form, Donna's
That's
crew.
this thing right here.
Right.
Right.
Yep, Donna's crew sends it to SRF, and then they pay it out after we've approved it on our plans. Is that, okay, thanks, Donna. Sure did. It's a bit of a process, but if I could stop writing October as the date, that would be great. But we're only 2 days in, so. All right. If there's nothing else, do we have any updates from you? Oh,
Real quick,
yes.
if anybody'd like to see the original video of this that I just presented, it's an hour and a half long, but you're more than welcome to look at it.
We're gonna have a Netflix party.
Yeah,
Watch the
exactly.
televising live. Heather looks pretty stoked about that. All right. Any legal updates we need to be aware of?
None at this time.
Okay. All right. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make that motion.
A motion by Nathan. I'll second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We adjourn. Thank you all.
Thank you.